Everybody, and welcome back to Football Manager 2022 for the Derby County save, where we were plodding along lovely during the January transfer window. We've been on a great run of form, and then bang, Dortmund come in with a £34.5 million bid for Tommy Doyle, who has been brilliant for us. Now, don't get me wrong, he has been absolutely insane. 7.57 last year, Players Player of the Year, Fans Player of the Year, 10 assists in 28 games, 5 goals, 6 player of the matches. He's not quite matched that this year. 7.13, 3 assists, 1 goal in 16. My thing is, I think I might see if I can take Dortmund for a ride here. He wants a new contract, but his contract's not expiring, so they're not going to be able to get him on a free. I'm sort of thinking, let's say you can have him for nothing. Absolutely nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't have to give us any money at all. All you have to do is give us Mukoku. Mukoku? That's how you say that, isn't it? Just give us straight swap. Yusofa Mukoku. Yusofa Mukoku. Mukoku. Someone in the comments was like, that's a new one. I was like, that's how you pronounce his name. Yusofa Mukoku. I mean, he's amazing, right? We'll swap our prime central midfielder for your prime 22-year-old striker. Why not? They've said they'll give us 26.5 million and 13 million, raising their bid to 39.5. Well, if you're not going to do that, you can give us the top end of his value, which is 73 million pounds. 70 million. We'll give you 3 million off. They're saying 41 million. The key factor here, though, is that they are negotiating. I would take 60 million. I would take 60 million for him, I think. So they're now saying 46 million. I'm not accepting that. No. He's not that interested to move to them, so he shouldn't even kick up a fuss, really. But I wasn't planning to come back then. I just thought, like, this is the first bit of news we've had in the whole of the transfer window. So, like, nothing's changed. No ins, no outs. A couple of youngsters have gone out on loan. But other than that, we're absolutely flying, my friends. We are absolutely flying. 21 played, 17 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses, 53 points. 5 points ahead of Man City and Newcastle, though we get a game in hand on Newcastle. Liam Delap and Nketiah, 15 goals each halfway through January, and they've got 30 goals between them, which is incredible. James Ward-Prowse walks up with 10 assists. Now, people said I overpaid for him. 7.4, he's averaging an assist every other game in the league. I didn't overpay for him. He's been brilliant. He's been absolutely superb. All competitions, 14 assists in 26, 7.67. I mean, Europe, 3 goals, 3 assists in 5 starts, averaging an 8.3. The guy's been insane. James Ward-Prowse has just been absolutely insane. A wonderful, wonderful purchase. Goals, it is still Evanilson that leads the way. Newcastle boy, £44 million they paid for him, and they're getting their return at the moment. He leads the goal scoring charts by 2 ahead of our strikers. We do have a bit of an injury problem, though, with Liam Delap, who you will notice isn't in this list because I filter it by only showing those that are available. Yeah, out with a calf strain for like 6 weeks, 3 to 6 weeks. That's now back to 11 days to 3 weeks. So, yeah, not bad. We've also got other clubs sniffing around our players. Thiago Almada is wanted by Liverpool, and he has a minimum fee release clause of £43 million. No, he doesn't, because they're not in the Champions League. I've just remembered that. Yeah, Liverpool can sod off. They're going to have to pay maximum money for him. Tommy Doyle, Borussia Dortmund and AC Milan. We are now going to change this to say that we want at least... in fact, what's the... what would... He's happy with 75 million. There we go, then. We'll put 75 million on there. We've got Brandon Williams as well, wanted by Everton. That's it for this. Some of the youngsters have got quite a lot of interest, but... basically now we only loan them out if they pay 100% of the wages. Because youngsters are getting quite a bit of game time, we're not too worried about making sure they go out on loan. So generally, though, we are playing very, very well. We're on a very good run at the moment. Only 1 loss in there to Brighton, which is a bit of a shame, who I was actually eyeing up. Recent Tottenham purchase, Yves Bissouma, to sort of be the replacement if we do sell Doyle. So I've got an inquiry in with Brighton. But... we do have some game. He wants to. Now you want to talk about your asking price. All right. What's a fair price? 66 million. Let's go for 68. Yeah, brilliant. If they pay 68 million, mate, you can leave. That is, I have no issues with that. We signed you on a free transfer. In fact, why don't we say, give us 68 million, you can have him. I don't mind that. 68 million, I think, combines 2 world-class central midfielders. I really have no issues with that. Right, inbox. Doyle, they're back. 41 million. Nope. 68 million, please. No, I'm not selling him for 45. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Borussia Dortmund. Right, it's coming into a bit of a Tommy Doyle saga now. 41 million again is the offer from Borussia Dortmund. Let's go. I'll tell you what. We'll give you a bargain. 60 million, and then after 2 installments of 6 months, you can give us another 7. We're knocking 500 grand off the price for you. 45 million. Why are you so insistent on 45 million? Why is that the cutoff point? That really intrigues me. No, I'm not going to do it, Borussia Dortmund. I'm not going to do it. Marcus Antonio is not for sale at any price, apparently. He's probably got a minimum fee release clause because you played for Shakhtar. So this is another one that I was eyeing up as a potential replacement for Doyle. If he was sold, he comes highly recommended by the scouts. Looks very, very good in central midfield. So we'll keep an eye on that. Right, we've just come back at a weird time because the games aren't very good. It's Arsenal in the second leg. We won the first leg 3-0 of the Carabao Cup semi-final, and then Leeds. So I might just go through and do a few more transfer stuff, and we'll come back then at the end of the window when we play Man United, which I think will be a much more exciting game. Yves Bissouma also not available at any price. I would love to have the money to test that resolve of Brighton. I really, really would love to have that. Right, the 4th round, we beat Everton. In the 3rd round, the 4th round, we will be playing Millwall or Gillingham, so we'll be through to the 5th round. That is no problem whatsoever. I would love a quadruple. Do you know what? I would love a quadruple. I'd love to win the league, the Champions League, the Carabao Cup, and the FA Cup as well. I'd love to just win it all. Absolutely win it all. Kulusevski, another one. Brynner superb, 7.35, 12 appearances, 2 goals, 5 assists. I mean, everybody is just performing. I'm just like a transfer wizard, I guess. If I wasn't such a geek, I'd probably find that really nerdy and offensive, but I don't mind being called a wizard. Right, there is no more interest in Thiago Almada. Liverpool, I think, remembered they're not in the Champions League and went, oh yeah, we'd have to pay loads of money for him. So that didn't happen. Brandon Williams is an interesting one. I mean, if Everton made us a good bid, a big bid, £3 million we bought him for, I feel like there's a right back, left back out there that we could get who would be better. So I'm going to take a risk here, and we're going to go 40 million, please, Everton. Give us 40 million. Okay, you only want to chat about your asking price. That's all right. What do you think is fair? 31.5. Should we go half-seas, 35? No, that's a bit too much. All right, let's go 34. Yeah, all right, 34 million. Again, if Everton offer 34 million, deal done. I really wouldn't mind. Dortmund are back. Dortmund are back with 39.5 million. They don't learn, do they? Give us 39.5 million, and then over 12 months, in 2 installments, give us another 25 million. 65 million. 43.5. What do you bet? If I negotiate this, they're going to come back and say 45 million. 45 million. After 4 installments, you can give us another 25 million. 47.5. They've upped it by 2.5 million. Reject. Sorry. Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams has got pissed off with how I'm treating him. Offered him out to Everton, didn't I? Didn't like it. So, come on, Everton. Now that he's transfer listed, what's your low ball offer going to be? What is your low ball offer going to be? Maybe we'll find out after the Arsenal second leg, where I'm looking to potentially rotate the team. We're going to be playing Man City. I say we're going to be playing. I assume we're going to beat Arsenal having a 3-0 lead. But Man City are the other team in the final. Right, we're not going to do this game. We're going to crack on with just a bit of transfer window interestingness. So we'll play this game off camera, and I'll straight away after this edit, we'll be back. What? Hang on. Norwich are prepared to meet the Unsupposed at 24 million. That's not too bad of a deal. 14.25 for Newcastle. Bournemouth are only going to pay 13.5. And Man City feel it's too high. Unbelievable. As if Man City think any deal is too high. Right, let's see if we can tempt anyone with a sort of 30 mil bid. 30 mil bid, and I'll get on the blower to some other right backs that we've got on the team and see who we can bring in. Okay, well, Norwich have given us this offer that I've accepted. £21 million straight up for Brandon Williams, with £10 million over 3 years. 31 million, I think I'm happy with that. A guy that we bought him for £3 million, 10 times the amount of money that we originally paid for him. we now need to find a defender that can play right back or left back, because it's going to leave us a little bit short. I mean, he's not even a starting player for us. I know he's played 22 times. Hickey's had his injuries. He's kept Hickey out of the team, but I feel like Hickey could step up at left back and do the job. And we've got Vinicius Tobias at right back having a blinder. So yeah, we either go out and we go and sign a first choice left back, or we give Hickey the chance and sign someone that can cover both fullback positions. I feel like we've sort of pulled Norwich's pants down there. 31 million for Brandon Williams. Anyway, we'll be back after this game. So as you can see there, a comfortable 8-2 aggregate win, 5-2 away from home. Martinelli and Nianzou with their goals. Doyle, Nketiah and Kulusevski with a hat-trick, which he would have loved, the ex-Tottenham man and ex-Chelsea man in this save, getting a hat-trick against Arsenal. So very nicely done indeed. We get a good win. Ward-Prowse is a little bit tired, and Kulusevski is the cream of the crop. I'm going to say superb in front of goal with that hat-trick. Right, I'm going to go and see if we can find a right back that's better than Brandon Williams, or a left back that's better than Brandon Williams for under 30 million. So a big game at the top of the table saw us draw 0-0 with Man City. James Ward-Prowse getting sent off with 12 minutes to go, but it keeps us 5 points clear of our challenging rivals Man City, in a great position, and still we are waiting on some transfer news that I want to share with you. So we're going to keep this going a little bit longer. But yeah, we might have to draw this episode to a close without the conclusion of the transfer news. Just watch this space. Right, and finally we can confirm the transfer of Brandon Williams going to Norwich, which is, yeah, we're at 22 million into the transfer budget. We sell someone for 31 million, who we bought in for £3 million. I mean, Aston Villa we thought would be laughing with that profit. The profit we've just made in 3 seasons is absolutely ludicrous. So Brandon Williams can go. I'm just still waiting on a bit of news around... Oh, and there it is. Cancelo's turned us down and has moved to PSG. We had agreed a deal to bring him for £5 million. But he said he's wanting to join PSG at the end of his Man City contract, which means it's more than likely now we are going to bring in Guilherme Arana. So I think we'll go here. We can't confirm it. I always thought you could confirm it early once you've delayed it, but obviously we can't. So unless you can do it through here, transfer, ask for confirmation. There we go. Yes, bring forward his move, and Guilherme Arana is going to join us as Brandon Williams' replacement on that left-hand side, and I'm very, very happy with this. He's got a good output in terms of Brazil. His ratings playing in the Brazilian First Division has been good. He's been playing well for the Brazilian national team in the 7 caps that he's got. I just think it's he produces a step up. It's a bit of competition for Hickey. It's another player brought in at left back, and it sort of brings that left back saga to an end. And the only one that could now happen is still AC Milan are hanging around Tommy Doyle. So we'll have to see what happens there. But we have bought in a left back. We've brought in a compatriot for Gabriel, which is great. We'll get him in the squad registration as well, just so that we can make sure we can play him in the upcoming games. We'll get him on a language course, and we'll give him, it's literally going to be Brandon Williams out and Guilherme Arana in, although we'll give him the number. Oh, he wants 13. Surely I've given that to the backup goalkeeper. Yes, I have. He can have 23. Number 23 is now Guilherme Arana. And that should now leave us with, £21 million to play with in the bank. Very excited with that. Let's see who we can bring in. But we're going to end that episode there now that left-back trauma, or that traumatic left-back transfer stuff has happened. We'll end it there. We'll be back for the game against Man United and then the January deadline day. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.